46 local high schools compete in a tournament of knowledge for a trip to Europe on this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by SBC, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, and Samtrans. And now, the best host on the West Coast, the one, the only, Brad Friedman.
Thank you so much. Can you believe a whole year has gone by, and here it is, New Year's Eve, and you guys are all sitting in front of your TVs, ending the old year by watching another episode of Quiz Kids. Well, we promise you a great show. We have two wonderful teams all the way from Pescadero. We have the Pescadero High School Vikings. And from Alameda, we have the St. Joseph Notre Dame Pilots. So let's begin our last show of the year with the collaboration round. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our show. In this first round, you'll play as a team. I have a series of 10-point questions here. I'll ask your team a question, give you a little time to collaborate on that, and then ask Krista or Pat, your captains, to give me the answer you think is correct. Give me the right answer, you will score the points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets the chance to collaborate and steal those points away from you. And we will keep asking those questions till the buzzer says stop and that the round is over. Good luck to both teams. Vikings, you get the first question. It sank in less than 10 minutes after receiving an armor-piercing bomb from a Japanese aircraft. Identify this American battleship that sank on the morning of December 7th, 1941, killing nearly 1,200 crew members.
The USS Arizona.
That's right, for 10 points. Pilots. You need to raise a 20-kilogram box 25 meters off the ground. If G equals 10 meters per second squared, how much energy is required to do that?
I have no idea.
Don't know. Okay. Do you know? You can steal.
500.
5,000 joules.
I was close.
You were a tenth there.
I was almost there.
Here's your next question. The Mass in D, known as Missa Solemnis, the Piano Sonata Appassionata, and the Opera Fidelio were all completed by what German composer?
Mozart.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Wagner?
Beethoven. Give the common name of the federal law passed in 2005 that turned state driver's licenses into a form of national identification card.
The state license identification law.
That's a really cool name. I think it's better than the real name. But it's not the real name. Can you tell me?
The federal license law.
Cool. It's the Real ID Act. I think our ideas are better. Next question, Pescadero. After an outing to the caves of Marabar, Adela Quested has Dr. Aziz arrested for sexual assault. The doctor's trial and acquittal make up a substantial part of the plot of what novel by E.M. Forster?
Murder in Mariposa.
Cool. That is not correct. You can steal, gentlemen.
Dr. Zhivago.
A Passage to India. He led the Raiders to 2 Super Bowls in the 1980s after his days at Stanford and with the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Identify this great quarterback. Don't know? Can you steal it?
Tom Brady.
Jim Plunkett. Tom Brady's still around, but Jim Plunkett's back in the 80s, you know. Landslides caused by Hurricane Stan in September 2005 caused several small towns in what Central American nation to be declared mass graveyards where people simply gave up looking for survivors?
Costa Rica.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Peru.
Guatemala. What holiday song, popular during World War II, asks, "Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree"?
White Christmas.
I'm sorry, you can steal it.
Christmas time is here.
I'll be home for Christmas. Boo, 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 boo. On a standard clock. Oh, that's the end of the round. Let's look at the score. It is 10-0. We will start racking up the points in the future round, but stick around. We're about to meet our contestants. Don't go away. If you are sitting down with a list to make your resolutions, won't you add to that list for the new year, coming on down here and seeing a live taping of a future broadcast? All you have to do is call us at 650-637-1936. We'll send you tickets. Why, just last week we got a phone call, and look, and lo and behold, we have here in our audience today Troop Pack 321 of the San Carlos Tiger Cubs. Welcome, gentlemen. Now, boys, I have to caution you, you've got to stop mouthing the answers for the contestants. That is very serious. Let's say hello to the Pescadero Vikings and Krista Simonis. Hello, Krista.
Hello.
You are a junior,
Yes.
and you are going to be running for governor
Yeah.
of the state of California.
Well, not quite.
Not quite.
I'm running for governor of a program called Youth in Government, and we're actually the only youth program that gets to use the Senate and Assembly floors in the Capitol.
So you will be in Sacramento if you win.
Yes, we will be in Sacramento.
Right.
But unfortunately, we're only there for 5 days.
And there is well, you know what? You can accomplish so much good or evil in 5 days, as we have seen. Can you tell, you're going to have a preliminary election in January.
Yes.
And so do you run on a certain platform, or do you?
Yes, you usually run on a platform to just like talk about your beliefs, and then you get questions from constituents, and it just talks about what you believe and whether or not you'd make a good governor.
Will you meet the governor if you?
Yes, actually, if you become governor of the youth program, you do get to meet Schwarzenegger.
Wow. Well, maybe you can give him some good advice. I mean, he's a great guy, but you could give him some of your insight. Wonderful. Liz Crane.
Hi.
Hi. All of you on this team are published writers. You've all had poetry published, including you, but there's other stuff you prefer to write.
Right, I prefer to write more factual papers.
Factual papers. So you just enjoy it, like when the teacher says, okay, I want you to get in there and I want you to give me something about the War of 1812, 10 pages
Yeah, that's
Thursday.
great.
You enjoy that?
Yeah.
You're a really strange person, Lynn. But you also love sports.
Right.
Varsity basketball, volleyball, and softball, and you love to ski.
Right. Skiing is my favorite sport.
Skiing's your favorite sport. Where do you go skiing?
In Utah and Wyoming with my dad and my family.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you have a lot of snow this year, and you can use those cold nights to write some papers. Stuart Wong, you like to travel.
I do.
Now, I think this is so cool. Your grandparents live in Cape Cod, and every summer you go and stay in a lighthouse.
Right.
Or a windmill.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't. It's a lighthouse windmill.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But for a little more exotic traveling, you went to Antarctica.
Yep.
And you did that because you like penguins?
Yep. They're like little seagulls in tuxedos.
Little seagulls in tuxedos. So your family's sitting around the windmill, and you go, what should we do next year? Let's go to Antarctica and see the penguins. Not the zoo, not the Oakland Zoo, or the Pescadero Zoo, or the
Yeah.
No.
The fake penguins.
fake penguins, yeah. Like the little cat shaped painted like a skunk on the Pepe Le Pew cartoon. But did you meet the penguins? Did you see them?
Yeah. Hung out with them. Jacuzzis.
I think you're funning me, but anyway. Okay, we're going to see a shot here of your principal, Amy Wooliver, and Owen. Let's give them a big hand. What is so amazing is that Owen is their coach. Actually, their coach is Maynard Robinson. He couldn't be with us. So, Amy, thank you for coming, and thank you for bringing Owen with you. Hello, Owen. You stop with the answers, too. St. Joseph Notre Dame, we welcome you for the first time to our game. You're feeling your legs here. You're going to get there. You're going to start moving forward.
I hope so.
Pat Brennan, you are a junior.
Yes.
And on the varsity soccer team for 3 years now, huh?
3 years now.
So you started on varsity.
Yep.
Good for you. You must be very good.
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
they keep calling me back for it.
You were saying this, oh, I'm okay. I'm just an average, ordinary kid. I'm just like everybody else. And then you told me you've had your head broken open 5 times.
Yes.
Like any one of us in this room.
Yes.
What was the most interesting way?
Well, my friend was in my room, and we were about 7 years old, and he hit me in the head with a guitar, in the forehead.
Were you singing badly, or?
I was just minding my own business in the corner reading.
Smacked you on the head with a guitar?
Yeah.
How rude. You're not going to jam with him anymore, or have you forgiven him?
We made up in the emergency room.
In the emergency room. And that's good. That's good of you. I think a good average kid would do that. Good luck to you today.
All right, thank
How many fingers am I holding up? No. Matt Mayo, you are a senior.
Yep.
Cool. What are some of the things you love to do?
I love to play the guitar, actually.
Oh, yeah? So how long have you known Pat here?
Probably a little bit when we were 7, I think, actually.
When you were 7? Yeah, okay. You're scaring me. You're into history.
Yeah, I like history.
So you want to study that when you go to college?
Yeah.
What do you want to do with that?
I want to become a teacher, I think.
Wow, that would be great. People who love the subject should teach the subject. Yeah. Good luck to you there, Matt.
Thank you.
Andy Nguyen.
Yeah.
You are a sophomore.
Yes, I am.
And like our friend Krista over here, you're involved in government.
Yeah, I'm part of the Oakland Youth Commission.
And what does the Oakland Youth Commission do?
Well, we're an official City of Oakland commission, and our main objective is to spread a positive view of youth in Oakland.
That's fantastic. And you said you put together events.
Yeah, we
and give awards and kind of things just to make kids
recently we held Youth Recognition Day and International Youth Day Festival, and we handed out awards to who we felt were helping make a change in Oakland.
Fantastic. Well, keep up the good work. Let's give a big hand to your coach, Pete Veit. And please put your hands together for our mighty judge, Mr. Frank Saboti. Won't you stick around, come back. We're going to continue with more Quiz Kids in just a minute. Welcome back. Let's play the lightning round. Sorry, I was distracted by Owen. We think he's using a Goo code to give answers to his team. We're going to talk to him after the break. We are going to play a game where you have to have your hands on the buzzers right now, so do that. I'm going to ask a series of 10-point questions. The first person to buzz in gets to answer for your team. Give me the right answer, score the points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate and steal those points away from you if they get the right answer. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the partial question. Get it wrong, I will complete the question for the other team. Go back and forth till, well, not back and forth. We'll just keep asking questions, okay? 10-0. Let's see if you can score right now. During interleague baseball play in 2005, the New York Yankees played the Pittsburgh Pirates for the first time since 1960, when what Pirate second baseman ended the World Series with a walk-off home run in Game 7? Matt.
Barry Bonds.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
We don't know it.
Bill Mazeroski. After it was over, the British, who lost no ships at all, saved many of their French and Spanish counterparts, who lost 22 ships in all. Name this famous sea battle whose 200th anniversary was marked in 2005. Yes, Krista.
The Battle of Waterloo.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
It's the Battle of Andy.
The Battle of Andy.
The Battle of Andy. No, it's the Battle of Trafalgar. Convert the rectangular coordinates 7, 7 to polar coordinates using radicals as necessary. r equals 7 square root of 2, theta equals 45 degrees. What Herman Melville title character's final words were "God bless Captain Vere"? Billy Budd. His most famous work was originally called The Poet and was supposed to represent Dante. Name this famed sculptor of a pondering man. Yes, Stuart.
Who's Michelangelo?
No, I'm sorry. You can steal. The statue is the thinker. The sculptor is Rodin. Except for a brief stint in Arizona, after Barry Sanders finished his college football career, he spent his entire NFL career with what team? Pat.
The Bengals.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal. It was a feline, the Detroit Lions. What Soviet leader succeeded Leonid Brezhnev in 1982 and lived only 15 months before being succeeded by Konstantin Chernenko? Yuri Andropov. What current TV series features the survivors of Flight 815? Andy.
Lost.
Or doesn't? You are now tied, 10 up. What computer term describes the practice of having a function call itself? Pat.
Shortcut.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Automating.
Automating?
Recursion. The Bridge of San Luis Rey brought this man fame and his first Pulitzer. Name the author of the award-winning play Our Town. Krista.
Arthur Miller?
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde.
Thornton Wilder. He was a little bit wilder than Oscar Wilde. No. What mountain range runs through southern Missouri and northern Arkansas? Yes, Andy.
The Appalachians.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
The Ozarks.
The Ozarks is correct for 10 points. Previous roles included that of Patrick Bateman, the lead in American Psycho. Who played the Cape Crusader in the 2005 movie Batman Begins? Pat.
Who is Christian Bale?
It's Christian Bale with no question.
Oh.
And that signals the end of the round. It looks like we've got a tie score, 20-20. We will come right back when the score will be doubled or the point value's doubled. Don't go away. Let us play the Extreme Lightning Round. I would like to wish our judge, Frank Saboti, and his lovely wife, Amy, their happy 45th anniversary today. Good for you. All right, folks, the point values are double. Let's break this tie. At these regions of the Earth's lithosphere, the convergence of oceanic and continental plates often causes earthquakes and volcanoes. What two-word name is given to these areas? Yes, Krista.
The Pacific Rim?
No, I'm sorry. What two-word name is given to these areas where one plate is thrust below another? Nope.
No.
We call them subduction zones. Often produced for solo voice, it often had 4 or 5 parts. Name this type of secular music popular in Elizabethan England and composed by Palestrina and Monteverdi. I'm sorry, Liz. It's the madrigal. Scientists went back to the future in 2005 when they redeveloped a deadly virus that killed more than 50 million people worldwide the last time it was seen. Name the specific type of deadly influenza virus. Matt.
The Black Plague.
No, I'm sorry. Glad they didn't do that one. You know? It was the Spanish flu. What 20th century author of The House of Bernarda Alba and Blood Wedding was shot to death during the Spanish Civil War?
Cervantes.
No, I'm sorry, Andy. Can you give me the answer?
Riviera.
Federico Garcia Lorca. She won Olympic gold medals in track and field, as well as tournaments on the LPGA Golf Tour that she helped start. Identify this woman named the best female athlete of the first half of the 20th century. Looking for Babe Diedrichson. Its president, Carlos Mesa, tried to resign in 2005, but his resignation was not accepted until almost 4 months later. Name this landlocked South American country whose new president is Eduardo Rodriguez. Liz.
Swaziland?
No, I'm sorry. It is actually Bolivia. In the top left is a nymph carried by her lover Zephyrus, the god of the west wind. Oh, that signals the end of the game, and we have a tie still, so I'm going to ask a tiebreaker question. Put your hands on your buzzers. What is the name of one of the California senators? Krista.
Dianne Feinstein.
Yes, or Barbara Boxer. You win the game. Gentlemen, we thank you for coming and playing. We wish you a very good year. And we will see you in our second round of play, okay? Thank you, Tiger Cubs, for coming. Have a happy year, everybody. Happy New Year.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: SBC, the San Mateo Credit Union, Oracle, and Samtrans. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry and the Knights Templar.